Hey everyone, my name is Fiona. I go by Fifi, my friends, colleagues, or anybody. uh, I am a blogger on behalf of mental health. I started the blog after my treatment. Um, I also have a Facebook page, Fifi's Outlet. I also have Fifi Store on Facebook, and you can also find me on Twitter and Instagram. So basically, I started this. I started blogging out just as a way of a coping skill. Writing down what you're feeling and how you're feeling and your experience. And I decided, hey, let me share with the world and see uh, if my experience can help someone else or can encourage someone else if they're going through the same situation as I did. So I decided to start a YouTube channel too, where I can talk about the articles that I write in my blog and kind of also reach out, connect with anybody out there. And I decided that I would do a video once a week, just to talk about what I've written down, and if anyone wants to ask me questions or how I recovered, how I was coping, anything like that, my YouTube channel will be there to to kind of explain it, and you guys can comment, tell me what you feel, follow me, whatever. I'm just out there to share with the world. I mean, Fifi, I share. That's who I am. So the first article that I'm going to do is the one that I wrote about signing a contract with myself. During my treatment, I told myself that if I can recover from what I was going through for all those years, I can share it, and someone else can see that they're not alone, and can also maybe be encouraged, anyway. So I decided to sign a contract with myself. Basically, when I first went into treatment, it wasn't easy. I was at a point where there's no return. It's either I go in for treatment or I go down a very, very bad, dangerous road. And my loved ones, my sisters, my aunties, they were like, you know what? We're gonna force her into treatment. It will be good for her. And she'll eventually realize that, you know what? This was the best thing that ever happened to me. So when I went into treatment, I walk up in the hospital because by the time I got in for treatment, it wasn't good. So the doctor was like, you either do that 8-month treatment in Women's Center or we'll hold you here. So I said, okay, fine, I'll do it. I was at a point where I didn't care. Like, I was in so much pain, so much anger, very depressed. I had the I don't care attitude kind of thing. So I said, okay, I'll do the treatment, and once the 8 months are gone, I'm done. I'm back to my old life. So as I got into class, I would wear like slacks, big slacks, a hoodie. You put your head down, you don't want to talk to anybody. And I would make sure I sit in a corner, put my head on the wall, and just share my name. Hi, my name is Fiona, and that was it. But the good thing is that my counselor never gave up on me. She kept pushing. She would say, how are you feeling, Fiona? What's going on? And I would just say, hi, I'm Fiona, and that's it. But as weeks went by, I started listening to other women and what they would go through and their experiences, and I'm like, oh my God. And if she could go through that and still be alive, I mean, maybe there's hope for me. I started listening, and as you listen and listen, you realize you're not alone. you realize that the world is not so closed. I mean, there's hope. If someone like that can recover from what she's recovering from, you're not alone. There's hope. You know, you start feeling a little, what's the word? You see there's light at the end of the tunnel. Basically, that's what I'm saying. So I started listening and listening and listening. And I think a month into my treatment, I started to share. And I started opening up, because you feel like the space there is, there's no judgment, there's no looking at you like you're crazy. There is, there's love. There's love. And our counselor too, she would make you feel safe. She would make you feel secure. She would share your feelings with you. If you had to break down, she would hug you, and she'd hold you, and she would make you feel like, you know what, you're not alone. It's okay. Cry it out. Spill it out. Open up. Let all that bad energy come out. And that's what she did for us, and that's what she did for me. And so as I started sharing, I didn't stop. I kept going. I shared and shared and shared, and I would not stop talking. I'm telling you, I just started talking. I would scream, I would cry, all the anger would come out, all the pain would come out, the anxiety. I just put everything out and put it all on the table. And by the time I was ready to graduate from the class, my counselor told me, she's like, you have a big heart. You love to share. And I think you'd do well for someone out there if you start sharing your story. Women can learn from your experience. Women can feel a little hope, and you can do good for someone else. And so I signed that contract. And this is it. To share my experience, so that whoever out there feels you're all alone, guess what? There's so many like you. I'm one of them, and I survived. And I'm hoping that this channel will also help women out there, or anybody, male, female. What I share, I'm hoping it will touch someone else. Now, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a licensed counselor. I'm just another human being that went through a horrible time and survived it and came out strong. And I'm here to say testify. Testify. Testify, share, and tell you that there's a God out there, and He's listening to your prayers, and He can help you just like He helped me. But you have to be willing to go through the treatment. You have to be willing to learn the coping skills. You have to be willing to heal, to take that anger out, to look for peace, to be happy. You have to be willing, and you have to do the work. You can't just listen to someone's story and say, okay, fine, this is going to work out for me. You have to do the work yourself. You have to go get help, search for help. If you can't do it, let your loved ones push you a little bit, give you a little push. I mean, some people can be so stuck in a situation they don't know how to get out of it, and they need a little push. And your family, your spouse, your friends, your sisters, someone who cares about you, give you a little push, and you go get the help. And when you get the help, you have to do the work. Work, work, work. Yep. That's what I said. You gotta do the work. You gotta learn the coping skills. You gotta remember, hey, if I'm getting an anxiety attack, this is what I should do. Boom, boom, boom. Do it. If you feel like you're about to fall down, have a circle of trusted friends, trusted family members, someone you can pick up the phone and call and say, hey, this is what's going on. I need you to talk me out of it. I need you to talk to me. Someone you can trust. And you have to have, a little box that gives you strength. I have a box, and I put in things like my pictures of my child, pictures of my nephews, pictures or a little symbol, like I have a pink boxing glove to show that I'm strong, and I look at it and I remind myself, like, Fifi, you're strong. This is not going to put you down. You're strong. You know, things like that. But you have to do the work. You have to remember that it's just not, the pain doesn't just go away. You have to help it go away. You have to pull yourself out of it, and it takes work. So this channel actually is for me to share how I recovered, what I did to recover, and I hope that it touches someone out there, because it's really what I love to do. I love to talk about, you know, me and help you. I mean, not help you as such, but hoping that my story can inspire you. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. My story can inspire you to get the help you need and go look for the help. Okay, so that's it for today. Tune in next time. I'm gonna be doing this once a week, and thank you so much for listening. You can put your comments down there, you can like my video, whatever, and see you next time. God bless. Bye.